All right, so now we're going to look at how to work with the source text when it comes to expressions. So I have this text here that I've created. You can write any text, it's not going to matter. And I have this square down here, and it's doing a simple animation and it's looping out with the ping pong. And let's say I wanted this number right here to have the same value as my y. You see this a lot in animations with graphs where the number is actually following something. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing here. So how do you do this? Well, all you do is you open up your text right here, go under text, and then under source text, we're going to add an expression. So like this, and then we're going to pick whip down to this y of the square position. Click off like that. And if I play it back, notice that my text is now following my y in the square. All right, so we have this long number with this decimal at the end. How do we get rid of this? Well, all you have to do is simply click on your expression, go to the beginning of it, and then we're going to open up this arrow right here. We're going to go up to JavaScript, and then we're going to select on math round value like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this expression right here inside of this value area. So to do this, you can just backspace this up and then go to the end and put a parentheses. And if you click out, notice that now you have a whole number. Awesome. Now let's say we wanted to have our text actually move alongside our blue square. How could we do this? Well, this is very simple as well. All you would have to do is open up your transform right here. And then we're going to add an expression to our position. And what we are going to do is we are going to pick whip down to the y position of our square. Like this. And notice that now this expression comes up. And we're going to play this back here. And notice what happens. Notice that it goes up with the square, but it's going off to the side. Now, why is this happening? This is because when we picked whip the y of our square, it added the value not only to the y of our number, but to the x also. So we have to put a stable number for our x value. Now, how do you do this? Well, if we go into our expression here, we have this temp right here. And this temp, it's the y of our square. And we see it down here. And this is our x and this is our y. And it has given this value to the x and the y right here. This is the x and the y. So for our x, we need to give this a stable value. So how do we do this? Well, all we have to do is make sure that we're at the beginning right here. And then we can delete this number right here. And we can pick whip to the x of our position. And if we click off now, notice what happens. Notice that the text jumped over. And if I play it back, notice that now the text is going up vertically and straight. And if you want to move this side to side, you can. But up and down, you cannot move it because it's taking the value from the square right here. Also, too, I wanted to add that if you do not pick whip your x number in here, you are not going to be able to move your x like you can move it right now. So just to show you guys this, if I say set it to 579, so I'll open this up. 579 like that. Now it's going to be stuck here, so I cannot move it. It's still going to go up, but it's stuck in this x position because we set it to this point. So that's just a little side note. So that's a little bit about how you can work with your source text and expressions. So I hope that you learned something from this and that you will give it a try. Until next time.